Alright, look, I'm gonna do something a little different in this video. It's not really different. This is going straight in the tips and tricks playlist, so it's not really different. But this is just, a new tips and tricks. I haven't dropped one of those in a long time. And I noticed that a lot of people like don't really understand the game like that, like not fully. And that's not no shade of nobody, because I was the same way. I was the same way like maybe a few months ago type shit, you know what I mean? Until I like when I stopped playing, that's when I kind of learned it. Cause I used to watch videos on it. I wasn't playing the game for a little while, for like 3-4 months. But I played on PC like a few times, and just playing Plus kind of just made me think about the game more. Like, cause like they changed. Like Plus is so different that I had to kind of relearn it. So in the midst of relearning Plus, I kind of figured out a lot of stuff that I didn't know that applies to vanilla. You know what I'm saying? Even and there's a lot of fucking videos and stuff explaining all this shit I'm about to say. Well, I'm about to just do it for one class right now, but I'm gonna make a couple of tips and tricks, like, but I'm really about to focus on let's do windfall. No, fuck that. No. Windfall is pretty easy. Let's do cult. I'm gonna do cult at first. Nah, fuck no, not cult. Let's do Fae. Let's do Fae. Since Fae is a really deadly ass class. So this is my tips and tricks on Fei Jing. Like, this is defensive foundation. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna call it. Defensive foundation. I'm gonna call it defensive foundation. This how you defensively fight against a Fae. Bam. Yeah, we're gonna use this deck right here. What's up? Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. So bam. Let's go. Alright. When you're fighting a Fei Jing, they got they can be OP. You know what I mean? Because they basically can do everything besides absorb. They can't absorb, but they can do everything else that every other style can do. You know what I'm saying? They can fucking do this. That's that stagger shit where you can just backstep every fucking thing. Like, well, every vertical. Fei Jing can fucking do this right here. Dodge the shit out your vertical. It don't matter how the fucking move looks. And it's don't get me. Yes, it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. But they just like stagger. They can they can backstep the fuck out you. Cause a lot of the moves are a lot of the good moves are fucking vertical. So on console anyway, you know what I mean? You can't really get around that. So know that right now. Know that first. This right here, this is a problem. This shit is a problem. Cause that shit can dodge a lot of your thrust. Thrust that you probably would think that you only can sidestep. Nah, nigga. Not Fae. Not Fae and not stagger. They can do this. They can back up. They can just back up. Like you roll punch. You can do roll punch, nigga. And they can makes no sense, but they can fucking do it because it's considered a vertical. So yeah, just know that right there. What else? Fei Jing. Okay, now this is the meat and potatoes right here. This is the shit I'm about to tell y'all that a lot of motherfuckers don't know because they don't watch the tutorials for whatever reason. I watched all the tutorials, and I'm just giving. Basically, I'm doing my tutorial. I got a tips and tricks shit, so I'm about to just copy what the fuck I saw and say it right now for all my viewers. So like, yeah. All right, when you're fighting a Fei Jing, listen. This right here is a bitch. That's a bitch, cause of that, bam, cause of that right there, bam. It's not even the parry, it's that, That shit right there will stop every punish you think. You think you got a fucking you think you got a flute in the sidekick punish? Nah. If they do this early enough, they do that shit early enough, nigga, no. You think that sidekick about to come? No, the fuck it's not. That is gonna stop you. Bam. 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 Boom. That right there, that last hit. Fuck this, that. Fuck this, that. Fuck this, that. It's that. It's that. It's the hit afterwards. That's what's gonna fuck you up the whole game. But there's a way around that. There's a way around that. You know how you beat that? When you see this right here, when you see them go up into that, dodge that or parry that. Dodge or parry or absorb. Whatever you're playing, or stagger. Whatever it is, whatever your style ability is, style that last hit. Style this counter hit. If you style the counter hit, you can throw a 17 frame after that and not have to worry about shit. If they try to parry whatever you do after you style this, after you style that, if they try to parry anything you do after that, they will eat the 17 frame because they don't have enough time. They don't have enough time to get their parry out. 3 frames for every style ability. It's 3 frames for every style ability. Bam, bam. So you know what the math is with that? That means a 20 frame fainted into a 17 frame will stop this. All you gotta do is style it. You have to style the ability. You have to style it. If you style the counter hit, you can throw a 17 frame. That means you can throw this. Anything like this right here. You can throw this. After you successfully dodge or parry. That right there. If you successfully dodge or parry that, you can throw this. No bones about it. You can throw that shit, no bones about it. All they can do is block. They can't style it. They can't mash. All they can do is block after that. But you can throw that. And they have to eat the stamina damage. And that is so effective against a Fei Zheng because they have no way to regain stamina. They do if they backslip, if they do this or they do that. Backslip or back dodge. If they do that, they can get a little bit of stamina back. But most Fei Zhengs are not that good at switching. After you style their fucking ability, they're not that good at switching to the fucking back stance after that. You know what I'm saying? Those are really, really elite Fei Zhengs. And even on really elite Fei Zhengs, that shit still works because it's just it's not enough time. After a nigga like style that right there, they get the slowdown. They get slowed down. So if you throw your 17 frame immediately after you style that, they have to be god tier reading you to be able to switch to their back stance and avoid that shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't parry it. They can't fucking parry. Actually, they can't even fucking backstep it or side dodge it. You know what I'm saying? They can't even do that. They have to block. They have to block. If they don't block, they're eating that 17. But the raw Fei Zhengs, they'll block that shit and parry your next shit. Or they'll block that shit and hurry up and switch to back stance and swift your 17. You don't have to worry about that, bro. Not a lot anyway. Like if you're fighting somebody like Kuro or Curly, yeah, sure, you have to worry about that. But that's it, bro. If they're not on that level, they're not about to fucking, once you dodge that, they gotta block. They have to block. Because if you throw that 17 or anything lower, they're going to eat the damage because they don't have enough time to style it. They don't have, after the slowdown from you parrying or blocking that, they don't have enough time to style that shit. So you can throw a 17 frame after that. This is facts. This is all facts. Word. As far as I know anyway. Like I don't know anything else that can stop, I don't know what the fuck they can do besides block or hurry up and switch to back stance. But that's all I know that they can fucking do. But this is, you style that shit right. If you can get fucking good at styling that, bro, that's how you beat a Fei Zheng. You gotta stamina pressure them because they're trying to keep Fei Zheng's, the thought process of a Fei Zheng is stamina. It's stamina. Stamina is the real health bar. See, that's why I play like that on Windfall. Even on Windfall, I play like that. Stamina is the real health bar because it is on every style. To me, on every style. The health bar is an illusion. Fuck your health. Fuck health. Fuck health. Health doesn't matter. That's why you see niggas, man, that's why you see so much niggas come back from a pixel win. Because health doesn't fucking matter. If you got the reads, health don't matter because all you gotta do is style them. If you can style them, you got it. You got it. You're gonna win because style takes 3 frames. Style takes 3 frames. Basically, let me try to make it a little even more obvious to y'all. Hold up, no, that's not. I'm trying to find a deck where I got something that's like, okay, that's crazy. I don't got flute. Oh, bam, there you go. Got flute in here. No, I don't. Y'all stay with me. Y'all stay with me. I'm going off the cuff. Okay, bam. Fuck, I'll just use this right here. So I can't, alright. You see this right here? If I feint that, it's a Fei Zheng. If you feint this into that, that's guaranteed damage. That's not a lot of damage. That's not a good feint punish, really. It's not really a good move to use it with either, to be honest. But I'm gonna use it anyway. Fuck it. No, it's not a good move because it's more than 20 frames. Damn, I need a. Okay, it's. Damn, it's fucking. How much is this? 22. This is a guaranteed feint punish too, but I'm trying to do something a little more simpler. Alright, I'm gonna say this right here. Flute into sidekick is a guaranteed feint punish. A 20 into 17 frame for the most part is a guaranteed feint punish. Because the timing on flute, for you to dodge it, you have, or parry it, if somebody feints that shit and you try to parry it, you are guaranteed going to get hit by a 17 frame afterwards. Because your style ability takes 3 frames. Every style ability takes 3 frames. It's a little different against Fei Zheng. If they parry, if they do their style ability early enough, then you won't get the punish. But that's why you just dodge their shit. If you dodge their fucking counter hit in their ability, you can get your 17 frame punish. Because all they can do is block. If they don't block, they're getting punished. If they do block, they still get punished for stamina. They still get stamina punished, you know what I mean? And that's a Fei Zheng's weakness. They have no really good way to regain stamina and still be able to go back on the offense. Because this shit right here and this shit right here, it don't slow niggas down. It don't slow you down. It breaks your gold link. It breaks your gold link, but it don't slow you down for the frames. It don't slow you down for the frames you threw. So all it does is break your gold link. So all they're gonna have is 3 more frames to punish, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to throw a fast move after that. A 12 frame, actually, a 12 frame specifically. They gotta throw a 12 frame. Like if they do this, if they style you like this, they gotta throw a 12 frame. They have to, because they're not gonna be fast enough to block anything else. I mean, not gonna be fast enough to style anything else. And that, man, it's so much mind games you can do with that. And that, like, that's the basic way to fight a Fei Zheng. You style them. You have to style their ability. If you style their ability, you got the leeway. You got room to throw a 17 frame. They can't do anything after that. They can't parry you and they can't mash. They only can block. And yeah, that's my tips and tricks for Fei Zheng right there. Defensive foundation against Fei Zheng. If you and it's hard to, you can't just, if you're jumping in CTs, you fighting CTs, you can't just make, you can't, you can't just always just have a 17 frame on standby for when you damn faint. I mean, for when you dodge a fake counter. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a rule of thumb right there to know. Like, if you can dodge this, it's just this. If you dodge or parry that, all they can do is block after that. Because if you throw a 17 frame or lower, it's guaranteed. Like, they can't do anything. All they can do is block. Keep that in mind. If you dodge this, all they can do is block. If you throw the right move, don't try to throw nothing heavy. Don't try to throw nothing really heavy. You have to throw something 17 and lower. And 17 is still heavy to me. To me, I think that's still heavy. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I think that is heavy. Even on the game, I think that's heavy. That's considered a heavy move. I'm not sure. I don't, not, I don't know. But yeah, if you dodge that 17 frames, you can throw a 17 and be safe. You're going to be safe. They can't do anything but block it. You just gotta be ready for after they block. After they block it, you gotta be ready for what they do after that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're really nice, they'll just block that and then parry your next shit, or they'll just backstep or side dodge your next shit. So you just gotta be really nice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know. You gotta know. But that's like, it's gonna make it way easier. I'm gonna explain it again. After a Faye does this, if they let that counter hit go and you dodge or parry that shit, a 17 frame is guaranteed. It's either guaranteed damage or guaranteed stam damage. Stam is the real health, so that's guaranteed damage. To me, that's guaranteed damage. Stam is the real health bar. The health bar is an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not real. Stam is the real health. But that's my tips and tricks against a Fei Jing. Bam.